Alright guys, this is Pitching Ace 88 and we had a horrible ending to chapter 2. Yeah, I don't even want to read this. Please just tell me you're okay. Please just tell me you're okay. Please tell me you're okay. Bro, everything. Bro, please, if you weren't drunk, you wouldn't be saying this. Don't let Angela destroy everything you have left. Your girls, me, Ace, the whole bureau, we're here for you, dude. Jack, I don't know. Just don't. Drop that knife, bro, okay? I didn't think they'd kill him, but who knows with this is the game, man. Hey, yes, I know, it's just been so hard. I know, bro, but you'll be alright, I promise. Ace, don't worry, I'll make sure Lars is okay. Well, that was distressing. Yes. But glad as I am that Lars is no longer brandishing a knife by its jugular, we're still no closer to answer about our murder and the Sombra cache. For all we know, Sombra's agent on the loose here. We can't afford to waste time. Let's revisit the crime scene. There might be something we've missed. Okay, I gotta say that was making me sad. Like, I think my eyes were a little... that was not cool. That was not cool. I was not okay with them going that route with Lars. Print picture. Light bulbs, sticky notes, CD, security camera. What's the statue look like? Yeah, this. I was gonna say. I didn't know it was a statue. It looked like almost like a wine bottle. It's definitely a parody of Murder, She Wrote. Ace's portrait of a victim is a bullet hole through his forehead. Who did something like that? You're right. The weird pellets on the portrait might reveal who fired the bullet. Let's gather them up. And we could call grabbing that security camera. We should unlock it. And are you sure we have time for admiring pretty statues, even if they got notes attached to them? Well, your guesses usually pay off. Let's reveal what the note says. Quick, Ace. We need to move fast if Sombra is involved in this murder. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That was horrible. That's not what it's supposed to be. Nope, that's not it. Ace, let's check out the one last thing that this camera recorded. We're not going to go to Elliot. Ernesto, why are you always at this library, not with me, feeling our passion? I'm working, Facundo, for goodness sake. Or I was until you turned up. That librarian disappeared for a smoking break just as I needed her to. A filthy habit, smoking. Yes, and your wife smokes too, so you should divorce her and marry me instead. I don't smoke, I dance, and I shower you with passion. Yep. I knew he was not batting for the same team. Ace, I shouldn't see this coming. The victim was having an affair with the tango dancer. Facundo didn't say a word about their passion earlier. He better explain himself now. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Also could be why he stole from his wife or whatever. He didn't really feel compelled to her. Hey, so only the statue clearly mentions the victim's name. Gotta learn what the rest of the note says. Look at the statue to Dupont ASAP. It's probably Spanish. I could probably translate it. Hopefully the pellets you got from the victim's photo will reveal who shot a bullet at it. Let's put them under the microscope, Ace, quickly. Oh, shoot. What? Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. Wow, that's a major fail on my part. Just click on everything. Well, the pellets from the damaged photo turned out to be a horse feed. So whoever shot the victim's photo straight through the forehead must be involved with the horses somehow. El Desperado, for instance. He told us he didn't know the victim, but he better change his tune now. Maybe we gotta confront a couple of these suspects. Let's talk to him about the Passion. Mr. Vidal, you said Ernesto was only an acquaintance, but we found evidence of your affair with him. Oh, so you learned about that. Yes, it was shameful of me to hide. But I was only honoring Ernesto's wishes. He didn't want anyone to know about our passion. It takes two to tango, and Ernesto was my other half. I even read books to understand him better, something he wrote in that Borges and other things with many words in them. But Ernesto didn't make compromises for me. He wanted to keep me in the shadows, though it would have been legal for us to get married. And if you killed him for that, Mr. Vidal, you'll go straight to the shadows of a jail cell. No. I don't think it's him. I don't think it's El Desperado either. It's either his wife or the girl. Like the librarian. El Desperado, you told us you didn't know Ernesto Carpena, but that photo sure looks like a death threat. Hey, you found that, Sin Trooper Ace. I will admit, I threatened to kill that man. He came into these lands and he disrespected me. But this is my domain. I roam here, alone with my horses and my cigarrillos. I won't bear insults from a man like him, who isn't even a caballero. So I follow this man to this library and I shoot at this photo to tell him that he should only return here if he wants to die. Well, he did die, and if you did kill him, your roaming will be limited to the prison yard. Nah, he would have shot him. He wouldn't have stabbed him 23 times. Anyways, guys, I got 9 hours. I'll be right back. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, guys, we're back. So, I'm glad that you guys had the same responses that I did, but Ace, I've heard about Lars. Que horror. Perhaps he needs company. I could sit with him for some hours, educating him about Argentinian musical instruments. Maybe just let him sleep off the wine for now. Moving on, what did the note on that statue say? It said that this antique statue was payment for someone to stop Ernesto Carpena from digging into the past. Digging into the past? Ace, you're right. The note's definitely referring to Sombra's cash. And we know just who would demand payment in rare antiques. Munoz had better tell us who paid him to stop the victim's search. Munoz, the game is up. We know you were paid to stop Ernesto Carpena from looking into the Sombra's cash. Who gave you that statue? I knew I'd misplaced it somewhere. Senior Trooper Ace, the truth is, I don't remember who gave the statue to me. Let me remind you, you were told to stop Carpena from looking into Sombra's affairs, so the payment must have come from them. You clearly got Sombra on your brain, Michelle. Don't assume the same of me. Carpena paid me to help him research the treasure, and someone made a better offer so that I'd stop. So naturally, I stopped. I certainly didn't kill him on Sombra's orders. I'm no assassin. I like calm things. Antiques, a nice cup of mate, an evening spent reading Borges. Well, you'll find plenty of calm in your prison cell as soon as your base learns that you committed this murder. Oh, the missus to hop on. Maybe. I might be able to. Ace, this case seems to revolve around that Sombra cache, but the details still elude us. Someone, maybe Sombra itself, wanted to stop the victim's research into the treasure. But Carpena visited the mountain where the cache was hidden, so it's possible that he found it anyway. You're right, Ace, we need to return to that mountain for more answers. Let's hurry there before the murderer makes their next move. Yeah, maybe. This weekend, though, my dad is visiting with us, so she won't be able to this weekend. But maybe for the next case. That'd be kind of cool. I've kind of missed having her on. She's usually very tired. Flashlight, compass, rope, wheelbarrow. Nope. There's the wheelbarrow. Rope. Okay, anyways, walkie-talkie, bullets, rope. Still don't know where the rope is. Okay, I see what it looks like and I still can't find it. Oh my gosh. Middle of the screen again. I hate it. I hate the middle of the screen. Gets me every time. Ace, there's blood on that rope, and some of the fibers caught in the blood. Grace mentioned the victim was tied up. Could this have been the rope used to do it? That would explain why we didn't find any restraints at the crime scene. Let's collect a sample from this rope. If the killer used this place to get rid of the evidence, this wheelbarrow could be hiding more than dirt. Let's search through it. With Sombra breathing down our necks, there's no time to waste. Agreed. Interesting. Blue fibers. Well, Ace, we need to get the bloody fibers from that rope analyzed ASAP. Lars may be indisposed, but Grace can tell us all we need to know. I hope Lars snaps back into it. Old book, nice. Ace, what's an old book doing in that wheelbarrow? The label on it says Property of Biblioteca Gran Adan. You're right, that's the library where the victim was murdered. This book clearly didn't land here by accident, Ace. Lars would have loved to examine it, I'm sure, but as it is, we should rush it to Grace. Lars, much love to you, man. People are commenting. Much love to you from them, too. But anyways, guys, I'm going to grab a bunch of stars. I'll be right back. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, we're back. Let's play. So, remember the Crimson Order? They dated back to the Pilgrims. Oh snap. If that connected everything, that'd be nuts. Hey Ace, I thought visiting Argentina would be all eating dulce de leche and playing football, but instead it's one drama after another. First a murder, then Mr. Douglas. The Bureau motto seems to be a crisis a day keeps boredom away. So, any news about the bloody fibers on that rope? Well, the blood on the fibers match your victims. So this was the rope used to tie him up. Yes, and what's more, the fibers on the rope came from the killer's clothing. Once I cleaned those fibers up, I saw that they were sky blue, so your killer wears something of that color. Killer wears sky blue? Well, that's sure blew their cover, Ace. Ace, I won't beat around the bush. The victim's hair and scalp matter were on this book you found in the mountain, which proves that this book was used to hit the victim over the head and knock him out. Well, no volume like that. Metal binding? Yeah, that would do it. So it was the killer who left this book on the mountain. Yes, and left something else behind. The killer scratched themselves on the metal edges of the book, and it was enough for me to tell that they have O positive blood type. Oh, so we're going to get this O positive blood killer oh so fast. Ace, Sombra or not, they don't stand a chance now. So I think he's a librarian, but we'll see if I'm right. Ace, we can finally arrest the killer and learn how this murder relates to that hidden Sombra cache. Yep, pretty much. It's either her or him, and I doubt it's him. Yep. Yep, she tried to be all innocent. Oh, can't get that past me. Lorena Prax, you're into the rest for the brutal murder of Ernesto Carpena. Me? Senior Trooper Ace? Oh no, I'm not the murder's type. Well, yes, you're the Borges reading type. We found the quote you left at the library. Borges' books are very popular. I'm sure smoking is also popular, but torturing people with burning cigarettes isn't. You think that I tortured Senior Carpena? Drop the act. We found your blood on the book you used to knock Carpena out with. Alright, so you know everything, Senior Trooper Ace. I guess my harmless librarian disguise didn't fool you. It was Carpena's own fault. I had to kill him. He wouldn't stop digging into the treasure, and so he crossed Sombra. So you knew the cache of the mountain was Sombra's. You must be one of their agents. So what? I'm not ashamed. Sombra's the future of this world. It's you who's living in the past. Apparently, you cared about the past enough to kill a man over it. I knew a Sombra cell had documented cache near here decades ago, but I didn't know where. When Carpena stumbled upon his trail, I realized what he must have found. And I tried to stop him from searching, or at least delay him so I might find the hidden documents first, but he wouldn't quit. It was so troublesome. In the end, I had to torture Carpena to discover what he knew and whom he told. Good timing, too. He started suspecting his treasure wasn't the gold he'd hoped to find. Did you even hear yourself? I'll never understand how Sombra manages to train human feelings out of their agents. Well, feelings wouldn't have helped me do my job. Using what I learned from Carpenia, I tracked the documents down, and now they're safe from everyone. Safe where? What'd you do with them? No comment, Senior Trabrace. Well, here's one comment for you. You're under arrest. Lawyer in practice and accused of the murder of Ernesto Carpenia. How do you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor. It wasn't murder. I was just doing my job. Your job killing people for Sombra. Forgive me if I don't sympathize. I only killed that nosy writer because I had no choice. If he'd stopped researching that treasure, nothing would have happened. Having to kill him was very inconvenient, you know. I'm sure it was even more inconvenient for him to be tortured, Miss Prax. You inflicted 23 stab wounds on that man, not to mention the cigarette burns. Yeah, it was very messy, but I know my duty. Carpenia got close to learning Sombra's secret, so he had to die. Well, I'm told you won't reveal anything about the documents from Sombra's cache. Given your crimes, your refusal to cooperate, this court hereby sentences you to 4 years in jail. Oh, I'm not worried. Your so sure will crumble before long, and then no prison will hold me. That's what they're all saying. Ace, I feel old saying this, but Sombra agents seem to get more brutal every year. That girl didn't see anything wrong with murdering a man in the way she did. You're right, we should focus on what she said about the Sombra's cache. Apparently it contained documents hidden here by Sombra's cell decades ago. I know what you're thinking, Ace. We came to Argentina to trace the Sombra cell back from the 50s, and we just got confirmation of an old Sombra activity here. That document chest might have been left here by the Sombra explorers returning from Antarctica. We've got to learn what happened to those documents and what was in them. The murder case is closed, but our investigation into Sombra is only gaining speed, Ace. We're going to see that in the next chapter. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Over and out.